You don't have to live in the past. This is terrible on so many reasons, and one of them reasons being it completely stops your growth because without even realizing it, you're just holding yourself back because you've had past problems, whatever it may be. It starts to dawn on you that, like, oh, like when I done this last time, this happened or that happened, and you just get scared. Now, some things, of course, serious problems may happen, but it's still on you to get over these problems because you're not defined by your problems. Nobody looks at you and starts to think like, oh yeah, like you can't trust this person because of that, or that person's no good because of that. But if you don't get over it, if I know that sounds a bit brutal, you will just hold yourself back because you start to believe that, oh, like maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not a good fit for that. Maybe I'm not capable of doing that. And it can be, from minor things to major things. And when things go wrong, of course, like it takes a hit on your confidence. It could even be your 9 to 5, you've messed something up. And then you have to redo it again, like go back into doing the same process. And you think, okay, like shit, like last time I've done this, I made a mistake and it all went wrong. Like you can't think that way. You can't think that way because not every mistake, or I'd say 99% of mistakes, or every mistake isn't gonna, like completely destroy your life. Only if you let it. Obviously, there's some things that might, fuck a lot of shit up, but you can't just go around like letting your mistakes hold you back because it will never, most of the time, it will never be people holding you back. It's just yourself. Nobody can have that much control over you to the point where you can't do something about it, is what I'm trying to say. But what can happen is that you just completely stop growing as a person, and you don't even become complacent. It's almost like worse than that. It's just you've like broken yourself down and you're so worried about all the things that went wrong in the past and what's happened in the past is that you don't have the emotional intelligence to realize that mistakes aren't the end of the world. It's like, I don't know, like it is played on your mind so much to the point you can't even like let go. And you're just holding on without realizing it. But you don't want to let go even though you know it's no good for you. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. And you just understand that you're gonna make mistakes. Like everybody has made mistakes, and it doesn't even have to go that deep. It can just be like, for me, for example, not a very deep thing, but I go to the gym and I'm trying to bulk up. I'm trying to put on weight, put on muscle. I'm trying to bulk up. I've done my first ever bulk back in April 2024, I believe. It went great. I managed to go from 62.5 kg to 65 kg. I don't know what that is in pounds, unfortunately. And then I done a fast because it got recommended to me because I'm having a few problems like getting past 65. So I done it, and I don't know what it was. I lost a lot of weight, and then like within, I can't remember if it was 12 or 24 hours, lost a lot of weight, jumped back on, the day after, back onto the bulking diet, and I just could not gain weight again. It was like that for like over a year, like a year and a half maybe. And that bulking, that I'm gaining that weight, it meant so much to me. But I had a terrible time for the next like year and a half trying to gain weight. I was going from 62 kg to 62 and a half, up to 63, losing it, getting back down to 62 and a half, getting back up to 64, going all the way back down because of various different things. But I was genuinely, I was trying to gain weight for like a year and a half. I had a few breaks because I thought, oh, maybe if I have a break or whatever, it will be good. But I could not put on the weight for the life of me. And if I did, I could not hold it. But fast forward to now, maybe like I think this is week 4 of my bulk. Come the end of this week, I'm gonna be 64.5 kg. I can't begin to tell you how frustrating this journey was getting to this point. But I could have just like sacked it off, and I felt like sacking off so many times because I was just so sick and tired of eating so much food that I couldn't gain weight. But in my opinion, there was like a lesson deep into that, like why. Just because I wasn't happy with how I looked, even though like I wasn't in bad shape at all. It's just I wasn't satisfied being, like 62.5 kg. I felt like I just could not make any more progress within my physique going to the gym. But yeah, like there was a lesson in there. But yeah, like let's not get sidetracked. But the point of that is like I could have just decided, oh nah, I'm gonna quit. There's no point, like I'm not meant to gain weight, this, that, or the other. But I didn't. I decided to do like further research and all of that. And now like I'm, back on track, and I'm doing so much better than what I was first time around with the bulking stuff. Like with my diet or whatever. But like I could have let the past experiences hold me back, but I decided no, like it means a lot to me because I'm big in the gym and I want to improve. Like I have that growth mindset. I want to continue improving in all areas of my life, especially the things that I'm really passionate about. But I could have just decided like, you know what, fuck this. I've been trying to bulk for the past year and a half. I'm not that, and there's no point. I give up. But I was like, nah, like, it's got to be something that I'm doing, because there's no way that I can be eating all these calories and not gaining weight. Like it just doesn't make sense. And then yeah, I got to the point where I'm at now. But the main message of this video is you're just like, you're not defined by your past. Whether you made a mistake, however big, however small, like it doesn't have to be the end for you. And you've also got to not hold yourself back, because like I said, that I don't think, like most of the time it's not people that are holding you back, it's yourself. You just don't realize it. Like a lot of people, they cope, they just tell themselves comforting lies to why they can't do certain things, and then they just they just get stagnant, and then that spirals out of control, and they start to think something's wrong with their life or themselves or their relationships, when it's just like you got to analyze your life, what you're doing. You probably told yourself 100 times you're going to do something, but you never have. And then the relationship you have with yourself, internally, with the like the voice in your head and the relationship overall, it just gets broken down because you're not a man of your word or a woman of your word. But like I don't know, a bit of a deep one at times in this video, but I do think it's important not to hold yourself back. Otherwise your life can spiral out of control and you start making rash decisions that create more problems. You start making a mountain out of a molehill, as they say.